What up, though? What up, though? What up, though? With my peeps, Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, cross watch. A little bit of Taurus, a lot of Taurus in your chart. This could resonate. It may not resonate. Get it in, fit it in where it get in. All right. So with that, shine, shine, shine. To so bright. To everything is all right. All right. Y'all know what's up. I'm trying to get through it, get past it. Go through, trying to make it do what it do. All right. So anyway, all about the healing. Look at here. All right. So ride and dies, mwah. New subscribers, mwah. If you're here for the first time, welcome. But if you're not ready for the truth, to hear the truth, speak the truth, stand in your truth, this may not be the place for you. All right. So with that being said, a quick read. Quick read. It's kind of like, it's not going to be a read, it's going to be a channel message. But I looked at a deck and a couple of cards came out. So I'm expanding on those cards. Snake and abundance. All right. So with that, but I'm going to expand on what I keep hearing. I keep hearing the words. Hold on. Okay, I keep hearing the words, get it done. Get it done. Get it done. So, with that being said, we're going to expand on that, because not only did I hear the word, I said and meditate. What do that mean? Is that get it done? Is it specifically for me? Get it done, get it cracking, move it on, move it along? Or is this a collective message? Well, it's both. So after I do this message, I can expand on it, what mean get it done as in an aspect for myself. But I immediately had to get, because see, right now it's a lot going on. So I know it's a lot going on with the collective, because it's a lot going on with me. And what I mean by a lot going on, fast moving pace, energy, so many things that's right there. You got to pick and choose. You got to analyze. You got to look and see what things should you do, because there's so many things that has accumulated that needs to get done. But let me just say, fam, let me just say that this is something that's in play for all of us. All of us. You as the collective are not alone. Whatever you're going through, you're not alone. 9 times out of 10, the collective as a whole is going through it. It's just a different scenario. It's different energy. But it's the same outcome. It's the same intention to distract and have you looking in another direction, have you doing something that's meaningless, something that you shouldn't even be doing, something that you shouldn't even be entertaining, because it's something over here that you need to be working on. When I say need, you need to be focusing on this thing right here, because this about to blow up. This about to happen. This is about to unfold. But you over here distracted looking at this thing. Not even paying attention to this thing. See, it's a lot of distractions, a lot of energy that's being projected for you to miss these very things that we need to be paying attention to, that we need to be giving our energy, our time and effort into. But It's a lot here. It's one bam, 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 bam. And what I mean by distraction and what I'm talking about, it don't have to be something that is hurting. That it doesn't have to be something that is just really up on you. That's really, it could just be simple things. The intention is to distract. It could be your phone. It could be just simply watching TV. It could be just as simple as that. Taking too much, watching too much TV, consuming too much social media, watching and scrolling. It's too much scrolling when this right here should be your main focus right now. It's something brewing in the background. It's something brewing here. And normally, when this thing is brewing and it comes to your attention, you get hot and heavy on it, you get it together, and you nip it in the bud. But if you're not paying attention, that thing could come on through, slap you in the face, and then you taken aback, you set back, feeling, some type of way, because how did this happen? I nipped that in the bud, but you nipped that in the bud last year, or you nipped that in the bud 6 months ago. Time has went by, and if your enemy haven't stopped trying, if your enemy haven't stopped projecting, if your enemy haven't stopped stalking and tracking and digging and pointing and blaming, then that thing, you nipped it in the bud then, but it can come back, it can add back up, it can come back up. And oftentimes, not only does it come back up, it slaps you in the face. It stings. Because you've already dealt with it. You knew how to deal with it. And it's as, well, what happened? How did I let this happen? What's going on? You're blindsided. So when we have these messages and they come up, it is up to us. That's why I often tell you, don't just go by the title. Because that title that I put on there, that may be some of the I thought it was going to be the main focus, but it's not the main focus of the reading, of the message. The main focal point for the message may be something small, something at the end that gets your attention, something at the end, something in the middle of the message that has just resonated so much for you, gave you an aha moment. That's why you should never miss a reading, no matter what it looked like, no matter what the title say, because it could very well be your message. I don't tread, even if I get the same energy, I honor that energy, but I go off into something else. I'm not going to keep reading the same message and dwell on that for the whole reading. No, ma'am, no, sir. We got other things that we need to talk about. We have other things that we need to expand on. Not just that same tired old energy that keep coming up in the readings. But like I said, somebody need to hear it. It's somebody's message. Even if we had heard it over and over again, somebody that clicked on here may have not. So, what I get from this, the snake, the snake is somebody or someone, person, place, or thing, competing, want what you have. You are in some type of way doing something, you're expanding, you got a business, you are a content creator, you selling something, you wrote a book, you're expanding on some type of business, some type of I'm gonna say legacy. You know, you're expanding on something, you're doing something, you're teaching something, you're growing something, and somebody's watching you. Somebody has been watching you, been trying to stop you, been trying to compete with you, one up with you, and they haven't. So you have, in the interim, you have continued on in spite of this person. You know who this person, places, or things are. You know who they are. You know what they're trying to do. You have not let them stop you. Sidebar. For those of you that I'm talking about right now that have not allowed people to stop you or block you, let me give you a little sidebar that God told me about. For those of you that have done this, the reason why you have been so successful in what you do, how you do it, is because you kept going. These people tried to stop you in a way that they try to stop you, like their intention was to stop you from, let's just say you are a content creator, because I can identify with that. You are a content creator. So these people aim at shutting you up, shutting you down, manipulating your numbers, making it seem like nobody's listening, nobody's interested. When the truth is that you have more subscribers than you think. You have more people that's watching you than you think. You have more people that's influenced by you than you think. You have more people that is in awe of you, that watches you, that aligns with you, that is rooting for you, that is in your corner than you think. But their intention was to stop you, to block you, to get you to shut up, and not to know who you truly are, right? So your success in that is to keep going. Now, let's just say, hey, they rolled you so hard, they got you so hard, they manipulated and the energy so hard that you just stop. You stop doing you stopped your channel, you stopped doing posting, but then you went and you stopped posting there, but you continue on and picked up somewhere else where they stopped you from here, but you went and posted somewhere else. You never really stopped. So their aim and their focus was to stop you completely, shut you down. Where they thought they shut you down, your spirit, your vitality, your light cannot be stopped. So you stopped there, but you went somewhere else. And because you never gave up and never give up on you, you never give up on what it is that you're supposed to do. You kept speaking, you kept growing, you kept evolving, you kept moving. You did not stop. You stopped that, but you did not stop going. You went and downloaded somewhere else. I'm saying all that to say, your success came from you not giving up. For you keep growing. Their intent was to stop you completely. but they never could. You never would. And for those of you that completely stopped, you picked it back up. You never were supposed to pick it back up. You never were supposed to get back in the game. You never were supposed to keep the stop and then pick it back up and start speaking again. You never were supposed to continue on. See, if you stopped, when you picked it back up, you were stronger. You were stronger. Your voice was stronger. Your anointing was stronger. The mantle was double. When you came back, you was more stronger. You knew without a shadow of a doubt that this is what you were supposed to do. That's your success. It's not that you stopped. It's not that you stopped or you stopped that and you went somewhere. That's not what it is. What it is that you never gave up. You never gave up. Not on yourself, not on your channel. I'm saying channel as an example. Whatever it is, you never gave up. You were supposed to give up. You were supposed to let go. You were supposed to not think highly of yourself, not have any confidence in yourself, not have any confidence in your abilities, your gifts. Disown your gifts. Walk away from your gifts because what? You were supposed to be disgraced. You were supposed to be full of shame off of something that was not real. But your success and your abundance comes from not giving up. Not that you stopped. You don't put nothing in that. You don't think about that you stopped. You don't think about that you took a break. You don't think about that you gave up for a time. The point was for you to give up permanently. Disown, walk away, release, and shame. With your head not high, but your head down. You were supposed to walk away in trauma. You were supposed to walk away bitter. But none of that happened. None of that happened. And that right there is where your success, where that lies, in not giving up. See, God don't even look at when you give up for a moment, when you stop or take a break. God don't look at that. God look at when you picked it up. When you picked it up, what you do, how you act. What is your belief system? What is your faith? Where is your faith? Where is your confidence? What is your belief system about who he told you, and I'm saying he because it's better for me. What is your belief systems in what he told you you are? Who he told you you are? What is your faith system in that according to what these people, places, and things are projecting onto you? Right now, the collective, not as a whole, the collective is going through some things. Some going through something else. Some is going through something else. Some is going through, I can say, some is going through abundance, breakthroughs, positive energy, uplifting, high, because they have worked hard. Some is going through more learning, evolution, going higher, learning their new path, new levels, new devils. Some is going through spiritual attacks. Spiritual attacks so you can learn, so you can grow. Spiritual attacks to show you who you truly are. Spiritual attacks to show you just how strong you truly are. Because when we go through spiritual attacks, we go through spiritual attacks to show us. When we get through that spiritual attack, show us what we're made of. When you get out of a spiritual attack, you're not the same. When you get through going through that, you're not the same. And those people, places, and things that have done those things to you, they reap a harvest for what they've done to you. When you step on that other side and you get through that spiritual attack, they reap a harvest. Because all of that negative energy, all that projection that they did towards you, when you step and you done with that spiritual attack on the other side, all that energy rolls right on back to them. And it's not what you said. It's not nothing that you did. They did it. Only thing you did was made it to the other side. You got through it. But once you get through it, that energy don't belong to you. It never had. So the energy doesn't stay with you, doesn't stick to you. It goes back to where it came from. That's what they fail to realize. You ain't sitting around trying to make them do nothing to them. Only thing you trying to do is get where you need to be. And that's on the other side of the spiritual attack. And all the rest of it takes its course the way it's supposed to take it. So abundance is yours. Abundance is yours. It says, keep a positive mindset. Manifest exactly what you want. Gratitude and bliss. The competition is watching you. The competition is still up to the same old things that they always up to. But we don't have to be bothered with this. We don't have to worry about this. This is nothing that we have to worry about. Because abundance is ours. The only thing we have to worry about is keeping our mind right. Keeping our faith in check. In everything. Abundance, success, relationships, love, whatever it is that you want, and whatever it is that is aligns with the Most High God for this time in your life, you can have it. But with everything that's going on right now, it's as if good things are not happening. Good things can't happen. Good things is not in store for us. And it's a lie. We can't have good things because so many bad things are happening in this timeline as it stands right now. It's supposed to. Everything that's happening is supposed to happen to set us on a clean slate. What we think is bad and what we think that is, those things has to transpire. So you can't get into, wow, I just was talking all that time. I said a whole spell. And the thing, and I had stopped it. Okay. I'm just going to say this. This is what I'm going to say. Some of you, because I said all of that, what I just said, and at the end of the day, this is what this message is about. It is something that you need to get done. Whatever this thing is connected to your abundance. This is something that people, places, and things that has been attacking you. People, places, and things that have been trying to. This is what they want to steal from you. you've been doing something, or you've been thinking about doing something, or you thinking about expanding something, or you thinking about just cutting your losses with something and starting something absolutely new. But it's fear. It's fear here. But God says, get it done. God is saying, get it done. And get it done now. Because God don't give you the spirit of fear. Get it done. And you know who you are. You know what this is all about. And this message is for you. Get it done. Get this thing done. Because this money, this abundance, this resource is yours. But you keep doing other things, or you keep being distracted to do other things, to look at other things, to look at other ways to promote yourself, or other ways to promote your business, or other ways to build upon your finances or build upon your business. But that's not the way. God says you know exactly what he's talking about, and he said to get it done. Remove the fear and place your faith. Place your faith where you have fear, and walk into your faith, doing what you know that you need to be doing to get this abundance. The abundance is yours, but you're allowing fear to stop you and block you from making the choice to go forth in faith and bring this thing into fruition for you to be able to create the wealth and abundance in your life that will place you in alignment with the Most High God, that in this timeline, in agreement that you're supposed to have. So all that other stuff I was just that you all missed, you didn't miss it. You didn't miss nothing. That was the message. That was the message. So alleviate your faith, alleviate your fear, and step in your faith. Now I'm saying, no, whatever it is, this could be anything. I'm going to expand it to mean anything. Anything that God told you to do and you scared to do it. Remove that fear and get it done. If he told you, hey, you need to go to the doctor, and you scared to go to the doctor because you scared of what the doctor gonna say, God says, remove that fear and go to the doctor in faith. Hear the message. Hear what the doctor's saying. Follow suit. Follow orders, and you'll get through. Just an example. If God told you to start that business, to leave that business, fear leaving that business and going and expanding on your business in faith to see it through, get it done, whatever it is. If God says leave that relationship and heal, I promise that, God promised that if you leave that relationship, heal, it will open you up to have faith to have another relationship. I only can tell you what God is telling me to tell you. But whatever it is, fit it in where it gets in. It's something that you're supposed to be doing, but you're scared to do it. Quit that job. Trade that car in and get a better car because you don't want a car payment. Have that baby because you don't think you can afford it. Go get that counseling because you don't you don't think that you need it, or you don't think that you can pay for it, or you don't think your insurance company is going to pay for it, or you don't think you think you're going to have some problems, or you don't think it's worth it. Go get that counseling. Whatever it is that's for you, that you are in fear of, that you know that you're supposed to expand on, walk in faith. Let it go and walk in faith to that thing that God is telling you to do. In faith, get through it. God will get you through it. See your way through it, because there's abundance there. And I'm going to leave it right there. I'm going to leave it right there. And we as a collective, for those of us that this message does not resonate for, I am commanding, I am asking that we pray for those who it does resonate with, who it does need help. We are to pray with them and for them. So whatever it is that they need to let go, that they be able to let it go, and whatever it is that they need to elevate their faith, that they elevate their faith and step out, take action to do that thing that they know they need to be doing. So hit the comments. Let a sister know, did I hit it? Let a sister know, did I get it? Let a sister know your story. Right? If it does not resonate, just give me an emoji. Let me know it didn't resonate, but you still my sis, you still my aunt, you still my mom, you still my fam. Right? Subscribe, like, share. And I'm going to leave it right there. I'm sending love, I'm sending healing your way, and Trinity is